Alex Fanning Show.
I met him a long time ago, 2008, through a friend of mine, Mark Saxon. What up, Mark? Please welcome to the stage, a very good friend of mine, Ian Baltutis.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Ian, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Cool. Got the microphone there. If you're lucky enough, you'll break the mug again. It's only been broken once so far by one guest. I have high hopes for you. So, we have a lot to cover. You do tons of things.
I do.
Yeah. Let's start with the very first one. So, something kind of cool. You have a little brew club, a little micro brew club at your house. Tell us about what you got going on there.
So you spoke about Mark. Mark actually was the one who got me into that, which was if anyone has tried brewing beer, it's actually like making soup. You kind of open a can when you start out, and you pour it into a pot and you boil it. And so Mark taught me how to boil beer into soup. Broth, yeah. It kind of looks like that, but it smells like fresh bread. It's really amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
So we started brewing beer, and we very quickly realized that when you brew beer, you come up with 5 gallons of beer, which if you've ever tried for 2 people to drink 5 gallons of beer, you find out that's really hard.
I'm willing to try.
But we did find out that we had a whole lot of friends who were willing to help. And very quickly, we ended up with a house full of people also interested in learning to brew beer after drinking a couple beers. And it slowly evolved from there to we've pulled together over 100 homebrewers now in Alamance County.
And the name of the club is?
The name of the club, also credit to Mark Saxon, is East of Elon.
East of Elon.
East of Elon Homebrewing. Yeah. So.
Cool. Well, so you had that going on, and because of that, you've actually built that little brew thing into what is the first co-op brewery of North Carolina and the third in America.
Yeah. So
that's awesome news, right?
It's been a very exciting process. So the first co-op brew pub, there's a slight differentiation. There's lots of co-op breweries out there, but there's only a select number of brew pubs, which is a restaurant and brewery together. And we are excited to be launching Burlington Beer Works. We'll be announcing the location next week.
Nice.
Which is very exciting. So September 25th, that will be coming to downtown Burlington. About a year from now, we'll be opening up.
Cool.
So, very exciting. Every home brewer always dreams of getting their beer on a larger stage. And that was...
And then being bought out by Germany.
And then being consolidated
America!
into a multi-global, kind of.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, and then second to that, really actually first, before that, you went to Elon. They're not a sponsor, so let's not get too excited. You went to Elon and you had a little project that turned into a company called Vibration Solution, and you guys created Silent Feet, which are these little rubber things that are not in this package, because guess where they are? Boop! Under this desk. So tell us about Silent Feet and why my desk is now super quiet.
Well, I think they speak for themselves in how quiet
Very
they
silently.
are. Yeah.
I haven't heard a peep out of your desk.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
It hasn't interrupted the entire show.
Yeah. So tell us about Silent Feet.
So Silent Feet, my business partner actually has to take credit for inventing the Silent Feet. But what they are is pads to go under your washing machine, absorb all that vibration and noise. And he got the idea when he went home for a fall break at school, and his parents had just put one of those new front-loading washing machines up above his bedroom. And so needless to say, he's trying to go to bed, and this thing's...
Yeah.
You know, they sound like... It's funny when we get customer service calls. People try to communicate what their washing machine sounds like. Exactly. It's even better when they send us like an email and they're trying to spell out the words. Your washing machine is not communicating with you. It's just in pain. But so anyway, we used this really cool material called sorbethane rubber, which was designed by a British inventor a number of years ago to replicate human flesh. So it's the world's softest polyurethane. We didn't connect the dots initially when we named our company Vibration Solution, and we have a flesh type polymer.
It's less creepy.
Yeah. So Adam and Eve
see
has
where
that
you're going
market
with
pretty
that.
well cornered. So
Adam and Eve's not a sponsor, but we're familiar.
But I think we picked the wrong market. But anyway, we did invent washing machine pads.
It's never too late. Well, we put Silent Feet underneath the desk here, and it's super silent. It's really vibration saluted, solved. Vibration solved. Or saluted. I don't know. I'm no scientist. Now, the most important thing is the sign in front of the desk, which is you running for mayor of Burlington, North Carolina.
Yeah.
So, to get to the point, give us 2 things that you feel are really important and are the reason why you're running.
So this is actually my third
I
election
want you to have one
campaign.
of these first.
That loosens everybody up. What's blue?
It's death.
Death?
They're
You
all
mentioned this
terrible.
is either death or like detergent. So.
Even
Which
better.
is also death.
Yeah.
Don't eat Tide Pods.
That seemed like you had experience behind that. Don't
We
eat
do a lot of
Tide
work with
Pods.
washing machines. They're
That
not
wasn't
candy.
moon pie. It was totally not.
I think that's toothpaste.
Good.
That's
I
all
have
right.
no idea what this one is. Not even
mystery meat.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ian. So 2 important things. The reason why you're running.
So I first ran in 2013, and it was because we didn't have anyone who was actually going to run against our mayor, and I think that's a tragedy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
democracy doesn't work when you have one candidate. Do you know the only requirements to run for mayor are that you be 18 years old, live in the city, and pay the $20 filing fee? So,
We're moving to Burlington.
yeah.
Someone give me $20.
There you go. So if you show up and give them your driver's license and fill out the form and pay $20, you're good.
Yeah.
So became a mayoral candidate.
But you had a reason. You have.
The reason was getting more people involved in politics.
Yeah.
Because the way our city government and our whole country works is when people are involved at a grassroots level in politics, then we all win. And so our big issue in Burlington in 2013 was public transit. And it had been on the table for years with really no significant action. And so we said, we're going to run a campaign that's geared towards actually saying this is a major issue that needs action. And I knocked on over 4,000 doors in the community. Forget how many miles. We walked every neighborhood in Burlington,
That's cool.
talking to people about public transit and about how we grow our city. And we did not win, but we actually did win.
Well, you
because
came super close, didn't
we
you?
got 35% of the vote.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
35%. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
That's real grassroots.
Yeah,
That's
thank you.
walking on 4,000 homes.
Yeah.
We all appreciate that here. We really do.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And I say we actually did win because every candidate who ran in 2013 supported public transit by the end of the race. And
wow,
I'm proud to
nice.
say that we now are getting buses by spring of next year.
Nice.
In Burlington.
Nice.
So,
I'm going to say we're getting a shuttle van by 2018. Like a really nice one, though. Spoiler. I asked
we're actually getting
spoiler.
4 shuttle vans, but they have wheelchair lifts. So they're
Yeah. That's
But-
really cool. So, just going to throw this out there. You run for president. I asked this last week, or last episode. You run for president, you win, right? It's great. You knocked on 5,000 doors. You win presidency. What is the first thing that you want to do as president?
well. So I grew up in Minnesota, and there's 2 things Minnesotans love: hot dish.
Wait, that's part of the United States?
Yeah. It's.
that was
I mean, it's
Canada.
not
I'm
imaginary. I'm sure somebody's vacationing it right now.
We have
but
someone here from Minnesota, by the way. We do have someone here from Minnesota. Yeah.
Minnesotans unite. So we unite in our love of hot dish. Hot dish. And,
actually said hot dish as you said
was
hot
the
dish.
number 1 answer. I do not lie. So our number 2 is road trips to large roadside attractions. So as president of the United States, I think it would be pretty cool to hop in Air Force One and tour the country. It wouldn't be a road trip; it would be an Air Force
Yeah,
One
that's
trip.
not a road trip.
But
Not on the road,
it
really.
would still be pretty cool.
Yeah.
To
Cloud
go
trip.
check out the world's largest ball of twine, which is still in Darwin, Minnesota. Kansas, we don't count your ball of twine.
That's trash talk right there. Kansas, we don't count your ball of twine. You don't know about mosquitoes and ice.
Yeah, but you haven't seen the country till you've seen the world's largest baseball bat and the world's smallest
Baseball
church.
bat.
I don't know where the world's smallest baseball bat is, but
It's
I will
right-
find it. The Secret Service will be on that right away. But no, that's what I'd do.
I'd love to tell you what I would do.
What would you do?
Area 51. I don't care about anything. All I care about is Area 51. I want to go in there and meet the aliens and like see the spaceships. I just feel like they'll be so cool. I feel like we'll really get along well. You know what I mean?
You guys
I have
will
a
hang
public
out?
access show. They traveled across the universe. I feel like it's
You both like moon pie.
Oh my God, moon pie. Not a sponsor, but it's so delicious.
beard the whole.
You have one piece. I've been staring at it the whole time.
That's a pimple. Ian, thank you for coming on. When should people vote?
So in Alamance County in Burlington, it's November 3rd is our general election. This is an off year. We all hear about the presidential races, but please check your community. There are very important local elections going on all around us. These are the people who control your local government and who really have the biggest impact on your lives day in, day out. Please vote.
Cool. And go on, awesome. Ian Baltutis, vibrationsolution.com, and Easton Elon Brewing. Ian Baltutis, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
All right, Ian.